What's up guys, Chad here, and what I want to talk to you today about is using the rip trainer for your pre-hitting turn progressions. Why I prefer the rip trainer over some other products is the rip trainer, when used, allows the player to engage their posterior shoulder and use their scap to promote turning in the right order. Turning is important, but turning in the right sequence and getting your parts and pieces to turn from the ground up is what we want to create feel for our players. So let's go look at some of the drills that we use and how we use the rip trainer. So what you're going to do with the rip trainer is we have a low hook. You're going to hook it in with a low attachment, and in all the drills you're going to place the rip trainer across your elbows and kind of lock it in with your hand so it allows your posterior shoulder and your scaps to move around. Let's take a look at the drill progression that we use and how you can incorporate that into your training. So the first drill is just a simple around the world scap retraction, and all the players are going to do is you're going to put the band attachment in the back, and you are going to just move and load and slide your scap down and back, and you're just going to move around. So if you can see me, you're just going to do a couple where your hips move forward, your scaps move away, you're going to turn, you're going to go hip forward, scap away, you're going to turn, you're going to go hip forward, scap away. All the moving around is doing is just giving you a different feel how you're loading your scap to allow your lower half and your trunk to accelerate before your shoulders and your arms. The second one is just a rear attached banded controlled turn. If you're right-handed, you're going to start facing away. You're going to turn so the band attachment is in the back, and all you're going to do is make sure that your back heel stays grounded. Your hips and torso are going to start to turn as your elbow works back and away, and then you're going to slowly let the band and let the stick turn to the wall. The first part is a very controlled turn. Not only are we working on the turn and the sequencing of the turn, but we're working on the stabilization of the torso and trunk in the turn. Just the band assisted and controlling the band assist helps you stabilize your core again in the right sequence of turning. You can do 10 slow, and then you can do 10 fast, where you're trying to work your scap back and down in your load and in your turn. Again, I like the rip trainer because it allows the freedom to move your scap around where you're not locked in and creating a one-piece turn where your hips, trunk, shoulders all turn in the same order. We want to try to avoid that. The next drill is just simply a rear banded attach. You're going to go into a fast turn and a 5-second hold, and then slow deceleration back where you came from. Again, controlling the deceleration part because we want the stabilization and deceleration muscles in the turn to work. Again, you can do 10 of those, you can do 15 of those, you can do 20 of those, but that's the third part of the progression after the around the world scap retraction, the band assisted slow turns into the fast turn, and then the rear attach fast turn, 5-second hold into the retracted decel. The last one, just going to put the stick across your arms. Again, you're going to get into a foot strike position. Okay, your front arm is going to work up and back, so it's a fast up and back turn, and then a slow decel back. Really simple, 10, 15, 20 reps. Before we do any hitting specific work, we just want our players to work on sequencing their turn from the ground up. It's not just about turning, but it's about turning in the right order. The rip stick and the rip trainer is available on my website if you want to check it out. You can grab it on Amazon, you can grab it a lot of places. But this is the tool we use to pattern turning in the right order.